ain't gonna believe what happened over here, man. We're gonna run out there in the middle of the house. Somebody had you and cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. Shotgun knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep, especially this day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Tonight, it is the second part of the 360 Winged Sprint Car division. It is time for the JSI Racing 360 Winged Sprint Car Warriors. At the moment, the man that is quick time, Trevor Royer. He sits in number one position with a 12.220. Eddie Hartley, second quick. Harry Stewart, Daniel Hardigan, and Max Bevan going to round out the top five. We'll see 4 heat races on the program tonight. Yeah, we'll take the top 4 from the 8-lap heat race. We'll lock 16 in directly from tonight's heat. And again, the final 6 drives will come from 2 B mains. It'll be split up. B main 1 and B main 2 will take the top 3, and they'll be contested over what will be 10 laps in distance. We take a look at the qualifying results coming up on your screen. There we go. Trevor Royer in the Black Diamond Motorsports number 90 machine, third in the wingless just about 40 minutes ago. He goes quick time by a 1/10 of a second. Eddie Hartley, Harry Stewart, Daniel Hardigan and Max Bevan, your top 5. Darcy Wilson, Cody Lawrence, Brad O'Brien, Braith Carlin and Wade Fields going to round out your top 10. Heat race number 1, let's take a look at your official UltimateDirtTV starting grid, starting on the pole. In the Black Diamond Motorsports caliber 90 machine, that is Trevor Royer. To his outside, driving caliber 68, that'll be Max Bevan, position number 2. Braith Carlin will start out of position number 3. Braden Shute lines up out of position number 4. Bradley Oldfield out of position number 5. Joshua Barry for SM Sim Sports, he'll start out of position number 6. Pateri Kodavara will line up out of position number 7. Jason Carbon lines up out of position number 8. And Cooper Croker will make up the 9 drivers in heat number 1. Again, 8 laps will be the distance, and again the top 4 automatically going into tonight's 35 lap main event. We go back to last week at Kokomo. We've seen 4 wide coming to the start finish line. Walton was the 5th car on the inside, and he nearly made it 5 wide, so hopefully we'll see another good showing here tonight in the 360 Winged Sprint Cars. How are you, Matty? Good evening, Peter. How are you, gentlemen? Hope you're doing well. Heat number 1. 8 laps on the board. We're about to go green. Royer and Bevan will lead us down into turn number 1 and 2. Royer's going to look to get the advantage. Look at him, 3 wide already. Shoot on the outside of Barry. But here comes the 68 of Bevan now working to the middle of the speedway. And Bevan going to lead lap number 1. The 76 of Braden Shute runs out in 3rd position. Look out, he run over the back of Royer. And of course, Carbon and Oldfield get involved in that one. So, Shute now at the back of the bus. Bevan, Royer, Barry and Carlin. That's the way they go, your top 4. Here comes Royer trying to close in on Max Bevan down through turn number 1 and 2. Bevan starting to put the right rear in the fluffy stuff on the entry into turn number 1. He's got a good 2-car length advantage right now over Royer. Here comes Barry closing in on 1st and 2nd. Cross flag sticks are out. 4 down, 4 to run. Here comes Royer closing in on Bevan now into turns 1 and 2. Can Royer do it? He made his intentions clear. He said that he was going to be near the front in the Winged Sprint Cars. Finds himself down to the low side, down into 1 and 2. Slide job coming out for the race lead. Back goes Bevan around the outside. And here comes Barry with a slide job there on Royer. And in comes Carlin. Carlin going to split the difference now. 3 wide down into 3 and 4. Royer, look out. Splits them once again. Oh no. 2, 3 and 4. And here comes Kodavara, the 59. The white flag is out. 1 to run for your leader of Max Bevan down into turn number 3 and 4. Who's going to get 2, 3, 4 and 5? Oh, look out. Kodavara, Royer come together there. Checkered flag is out. Heat race number 1 going to be complete, and Max Bevan gets the win. 2nd, we'll go to Braith Carlin, the winner of last week. Joshua Barry 3rd, Trevor Royer 4th. And you go back to Kodavara, rounds out your top 5. Kodavara will start on the pole of 1 of 2 B mains here tonight. Croker, Carbon, Shute and Oldfield will all find themselves in a B main. Heat number 2, Eddie Hartley in the Radical Sim Racing number 19 machine. He'll start on pole. Darcy Wilson, position number 2. Wade Fields, position 3. Blake Walsh, position number 4. Ben Forrest out of position number 5. Position number 6 is going to be John Helms and Cahill Gray out of position number 7. Jacob Croker out of 8. And David Mush will not be there in the 9th starting position. So this is heat race number 2. Again, a total of 4 heat races. 16 cars from heat racing action will be transferred into your 35 lap main event. So Eddie Hartley went second quick here tonight. He'll look to continue on a good run after a good qualifying effort. We'll see if we can translate or transition that into a heat race win. We'll find out. Here we go. Green flag is out. And we are underway down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Eddie Hartley to lead. Challenge on for the race lead. Hartley now got to turn it back underneath the 99 of Wilson. Not surprised to see that one do that one. Hartley continues to lead. How about John Helms running back there in third position? Jacob Croker in the fourth and final transfer position. Meanwhile, Hartley still your race lead as we work on lap number 3 right now. But here comes Wilson. He'll throw the move down into turn number 3 and 4. Eddie Hartley continuing to lead heat race number 2. Again, qualified second quick here tonight, and again continuing with a good run here at Lanier National Speedway, 3/8 of a mile. John Helms now, well, tags the back of Wilson, and Eddie Hartley says thank you very much, gentlemen. He'll have this one fairly comfortable as Jacob Croker now runs in position number 2. Ben Forrest in third, Cahill Gray fourth, and John Helms still circulating on the racetrack and round out the top 5. Again, he'll start on the pole of our other B main, but at the moment, with just 2 to run, is Eddie Hartley driving the number 19 machine, the Radical Sim Racing entry. White flag set to come out here in heat race number 2. Down the back straight away for the final time. Eddie Hartley will win heat number 2. Second will go to Jacob Croker. Third at the line is going to be Ben Forrest. Cahill Gray fourth. And along comes John Helms in position number 5 across the start finish line. So that's the way they finish unofficially in the top 5. Let's take a look at those results just to confirm that one. Hartley, Croker, Forrest and Gray. Helms, Wilson, Walsh and Fields the top 8, along with Mush, who was deemed a non-starter in heat number 2. Heat number 3 on the pole is going to be the 11 of Harry Stewart. Cody Lawrence will start position number 2. The JSI Racing Caliber 5 entry of Jason Crawford, position number 3. Bryce Lucius, the 32B up North Esports, he'll start position number 4. Aidan Beeline in the 13B, going to start out of position number 5. Out of position number 6, it'll be Cody Terry. Braden Miller, the 2M, will start position number 7. And William Pilot in the JSI Racing Caliber 55 entry will start out of position number 8. Hello, Anne. How are you? Hope you're doing well. That's heat race number 2 getting the 1 to green signal. Off we go. Goodbye, Blake. You go do what you got to do, buddy. Green flag is out. Lawrence got a good start down into turn 1 and 2 up on the top side of the racetrack. Keep an eye on Lucius. Lucius very quick around the Lanier National Speedway. It's going to be Cody Lawrence to lead lap number 1. Now Lucius going to look to the middle of the racetrack. 3 wide with Stewart up on the inside. Lucius going to slip back to position at number 3. Can he make his way back into the top 2? How about Cody Lawrence? Good start in that JPM, the Jason Pride Motorsports 55 entry, I believe, running for the Ace Esports team. I think I'll have to get that one fixed up, but I have to work on lap number 4 of 8. Lawrence continues to lead Lucius. Have a look at Aidan Beeline as well. He's made his way to the top 4. And again, he's got a transfer position at the moment. 35 laps of distance for tonight's main event. Lawrence and Lucius. Lucius is starting to close the gap. We are looking at now just a quarter of a second. And with 3 to run, can he find that little extra speed to make the pass on Cody Lawrence down through turn number 3 and 4. White flag set to fly here in heat race number 3. One more heat to come up after this one. It's going to be Lawrence and Lucius. Slide job getting ready to come out from Lucius. Does Lawrence protect it? No, he doesn't. He stays upstairs. Lucius down to the inside. It's going to be a drag race off turn number 4 and give it to Cody Lawrence. What a win in heat race number 3. I'll have to go to the official timing and scoring screen on that one just to confirm that Lawrence is in fact your winner. He will win by 0.072 of a second. Lucius in second, Beerline third, Stewart fourth, Miller, Terry, Pilot and Crawford. Heat number 3 done and dusted. The final heat race of the night. Daniel Hardigan in the Ace Esports entry. He'll start on pole. He's outside Brad O'Brien. Position number 3 is with Thomas Mitchell, Callum Davidson, position number 4. Damien Parle at a position number 5 and Daniel Boyd, position number 6. Daniel Cassidy, position number 7 and Jason Burke for JSI Racing at a position number 8. We're waiting on 2 more cars just to take to the racetrack. And again, we'll let these drivers roll off. 2 laps behind the iRacing.com. So the last time we were here, it was, we go back to, I think it was about 5 weeks ago. There was some dramas late in the race between Walton and Hardigan. And receipts were served, and we'll see if we'll have another instance of that tonight. So about Daniel Cassidy at the back. I know Matt Bailey's a fan of Daniel Cassidy. Damien Parle did not grid. So Daniel Hardigan will look to put the 77 out of position at number 4 in tonight's main event. That's where the winner of this one will start. Starting positions 4, 8, 12 and 16 on the line. Slow pace for Daniel Hardigan. Green flag is out. And we are underway. Keep an eye on Thomas Mitchell running the 0-2 machine. He'll work now to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll take over position number 2. 3 wide down into 3 and 4, but it's going to be Daniel Hardigan. Thomas Mitchell running first and second. Daniel Cassidy on the outside looking in as there goes Mitchell. He's going to slip back to position number 3. Can Hardigan hold off Brad O'Brien for the race lead? Daniel Cassidy, Daniel Boyd running in positions 5 and 6, and Jason Burke back there in 7th position. So Boyd's had a pretty decent showing in the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks. Not only here, but throughout other leagues. Open setup and fix setup. There's Cassidy on screen running the David Gravel livery as Daniel Hardigan now got a challenge up for the race lead. So, look out. Hardigan to the inside and upside down goes O'Brien, and Thomas Mitchell says thank you very much, and Thomas Mitchell and Daniel Cassidy will take first and second with 3 to run. The bit of fortune favouring the likes of Thomas Mitchell, Daniel Cassidy and Daniel Boyd. I think Hardigan with that move, he decided to pull it infield just so he wouldn't take up a transfer position. Something about Lanier. White flag is out, 1 to run. Checkered flag for Thomas Mitchell. Going to come out in heat race number 4. Second will go to Daniel Cassidy. Daniel Boyd in third. And just the 3 cars finishing in heat race number 4. We'll move on to our 2 B mains. So 4 cars not finishing our 4th and final heat of the night. So we'll bring those results up for you right now to take a look at who will finish where. And there we go. Mitchell, Cassidy, Boyd, your top 3. Davidson, Hardigan, O'Brien, Burke. And Paul did not take to the racetrack. 10 laps of distance. And the top 3 going to move into our feature event here tonight. Let's take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid. Petteri Kodavara from Finland in the 59 going to start on the pole position. To the outside of the front row in cut number 2, that'll be Braden Miller. Cooper Croker will start out of position number 3, and Cody Terry lines up out of position number 4. Jason Carbon going to round out your top 5, and William Pilot lines up out of position number 6. Braden Shute position number 7, Jason Crawford out of position number 8, and Bradley Oldfield out of position number 9. So 10 laps, top 3. This will line up 19, in fact 17, 19 and 21 starting positions in the main event. Kodavara, he's shown his talents in the wingless division. Can he do it in the winged side of things? We'll find out. Green flag is out. Kodavara and Mill look like he jumped the start there. Cooper Croker, Cody Terry, look at Carbon. 1 car into the wall. It's Croker. Watch the 34 entry of Carbon as he drifts up the racetrack. But now Braden Shute now to the outside. Bringing with him is the 20 machine of Jason. Sorry, that's William Pilot. Shute in the final transfer, not for long, but now he'll work back to the inside. Kodavara just getting shuffled back. Carbon slipping into position number 4. He's just rolling the bottom side of the racetrack. Your leader is Miller. Shute, Oldfield, 2nd and 3rd. And you go back to Kodavara on the outside looking in. He leads Pilot and Carbon down into turn number 3 and 4. Kodavara continuing to work the bottom side of the racetrack. Pilot trying to work upstairs into turn number 1 and 2. Cross flag sticks about to come out next time by. Crawford trying everything he can right now to get into the top 3. Unable to do so. Kodavara just on the outside looking in. He'll be the first of 6 cars to be sent packing in B main number 1. Miller, Shute, Oldfield, 1, 2 and 3. Kodavara once again trying to close in on the final transfer position. There goes Carbon working to the inside of the speedway. 4th and 5th on screen at the moment. Just a couple of laps left to run for Braden Miller. Shute's coming after him now. Kodavara into the wall. Carbon again on the outside looking in. Shute with 1 to run. Can he take the lead down into 1 and 2? Yes, he does. But here comes Miller back to the outside down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be a drag race to the line. It's the pair of Bradens coming together. And Braden Miller going to win B main at number 1. 2nd, Braden Shute. Then you go back to Oldfield, Carbon and Kodavara unofficially your top 5 in B main number 1. Crawford, Pilot, Terry and Croker going to round out the rest of the field. There it is, your official results in your top 3. Going through Miller, Shute, Oldfield. Everybody else, pack it up. We'll see you next week in the 360 Winged Sprint Cars and Wingless division. Our final B main of the evening here at Lanier. Starting on the pole, it'll be John Helms. To his outside, the Ace Esports entry of Daniel Harding in position number 2. Darcy Wilson will start alongside Brad O'Brien out of positions 3 and 4. Blake Walsh, Jason Burke, 5 and 6. Wade Fields, Damien Powell, and Damon Mush. And we have 3. In fact, 2 non-starters. As again, lights are out. Pace truck is in track. It's starting to get a little slick right now. We'll see what it does later on in the evening. How black slick will it get? Where will the lines be? Top, bottom? Or are we going to see some drivers rolling through the middle? Let's find out. Helms and Hardigan on the front row. Green flag is out. Hardigan got the advantage down into 1 and 2. Helms goes right through the middle. He'll look to drift up there. John Helms, who started on the front row, now finds himself on the outside looking into a transfer position. Daniel Hardigan will lead lap number 1. Here comes the one of Wade Fields, Damien Powell and Jason Burke. Just losing touch to our top 5 here. The top 5 starting to drive away. Hardigan, once again, you see just to the bottom of the screen. Who again was very, very quick last time at this very racetrack. Works the bottom through 3 and 4. He pulls away from second place entry of O'Brien. Now look at John Helms now. He's working to the cushion. He'll eat the concrete wall. Here comes Fields. Careful of Fields. He'll throw a big move on you. Won't care if he wrecks you. But he's got the 3rd spot at the moment. Cross flag sticks are out. 5 down and 5 to run. Jason Burke, who I believe has pulled it back in field. He'll take no further part in this one. Surprised to see Helms run on the bottom side of the racetrack. This top still looks like it's got a bit of moisture still up there to run around. And there goes Helms. He'll now take the opportunity to go upstairs in 3 and 4. Hardigan still leads after 7 completed laps. And Helms, well, those concrete wall does not move, champion. 2 to run for Daniel Hardigan to start out of position number 18 in your feature event. We'll see 1 lap left to run. O'Brien closes in down into turn number 1 and 2. Final time in preliminary action. Slide job coming. Hardigan sees it coming. Checkered flag is out. It's a race to the line and Daniel Hardigan will win. B-main number 2. Second will go to O'Brien. Fields home in position number 3. And again, those top 3 drivers going into the back of our main event. So we've got our field set. And it's time to go and have a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid from the back to the front. Position number 22 is going to be Wade Fields. Position number 21 at Bradley Oldfield. Position number 20 of Brad O'Brien. Position number 19 of Braden Shute. Daniel Hardigan, B-main number 2 winner, starts position number 18. Braden Miller, the 17 B-main number 1 winner. Callum Davidson out of position number 16 and Harry Stewart out of position number 15. Cahill Gray out of position number 14 and Trevor Roy at position number 13. Daniel Boyd, position number 12, and to his inside, Aidan Beerline in position number 11. Position number 10 will be Ben Forrest and Joshua Barry out of position number 9. Daniel Cassidy out of position number 8. Position number 7 for Up North Esports, it's Bryce Lucius. Jacob Croker starts position number 6 and Braith Carlin out of position number 5. Thomas Mitchell, position number 4. Cody Lawrence, position number 3. Eddie Hartley, position number 2. And Max Bevan on the pole position. Let me just change Daniel Boyd's because I know he runs for Iridium. I don't have them on my thing, so let me quickly type that one up. Alright, pace truck about to pull to the infield. We're about to go live for 35 here in your main event, the 360 Winged Sprintcars. Bevan and Hartley on the front row. Green flag is out. Keep an eye on Mitchell. He'll go to the cushion. Lawrence works down low as well. Hartley, Lawrence, bit of contact. Look at Braith Carlin in the 9, that Casey Kane entry. Mitchell trying to go through the middle. He'll drift up to the racetrack. He'll go by. Now here comes Bryce Lucius on the outside, but look at Braith Carlin now. Up on the inside, going to look to make a 3 wide for the race lead. Oh boy. Yellow is out first time in the main event here tonight. And I believe we are looking at the 13B entry of Aiden Beerline. Oh, just got tagged there by Trevor Royer. And Beerline goes upside down. Tough break for Aiden Beerline. So now let me go back to Daniel Boyd, because I know he runs for Iridium. And we are done on that one. So we're getting a maximum of 3 yellows here tonight. Lawrence and Bevan. Braith Carlin, last week's feature event winner. Can he find victory lane here at Lanier? We'll find out in what will be 30 laps time. Bevan, Carlin, side by side. Then you go back and look at Thomas Mitchell and Bryce Lucius now. In fact, it's Hartley. Hartley and Mitchell. Lucius in position number 6. Here's 2, 3, 4, and 5 on screen. 2 by 2 following your race leader of Cody Lawrence. Braith Carlin trying to knock down the fence here at Lanier. Again, just like we've seen in the main event for the wingless, as yellow is out for caution flag number 2. So the early parts of this main event sees that top side starting to work for some of the drivers. Some drivers being able to work to the bottom of the racetrack as well. So caution laps counting, that is 2 yellows used so far. We'll have 1 more, unless there is a little bit of a pile up inside of 5 laps to allow for a green-white checker situation. So 3 cars already out of the event. Make that 2 as E51 comes back onto the racetrack. Lights are out, 11 down once we go back to green. 24 remaining. Cody Lawrence still the race leader. Lawrence, Carlin, 1 and 2. Bevan, Hartley. And you go back to Mitchell and Lucius. Lawrence going to continue to work the bottom side of the racetrack. Here comes Carlin now. Working to the cushion down into turn number 3 and 4. Can he get a run on the outside of the 55 entry of Lawrence? No, not going to happen this time by. Here comes Bevan now. Bevan going to make this a 3-car battle for the top 3 positions. But there goes the 9 of Braith Carlin to the outside, and 2, not quite the race lead. Braith Carlin. Cody Lawrence still holds on to position number 1, but here he comes once again. Carlin dead even as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide right now between Bevan, Hartley and Stewart for 3, 4, and 5. Hartley nearly got tagged by the 11, but battle up front still continuing to go on. Carlin, Lawrence, side by side. Who's going to have it at the line? Give that one to the naked eye of Braith Carlin. 20 to run. Carlin, last week's feature winner, looking to back it up and go 2 for 2. Hardigan has made his way through the field. He started in position number 18. He's up to position number 7. Here comes Lucius closing in on 3, 4, and 5. Bevan nearly drove into the left rear there of the 19 entry of Eddie Hartley. 3 wide again. Here comes Hardigan working the inside, but look at Lucius up on the outside. 3 wide again. Here comes Hartley. Will he drift up the racetrack? He does, but he leaves a lane now for the 32B of Bryce Lucius. Lucius into the fence, and here comes Hardigan, going to make it, well, what was 3 wide, but I believe that was Max Bevan who had some dramas. And there is a real great race brewing up the front of the field. Braith Carlin and Cody Lawrence, and now in comes Harry Stewart. Next time by 15 laps to run. It's still Carlin, the race leader. Lawrence now in the middle, 3 wide. Stewart down low. Lanier putting it on once again. What a way. And now here comes Hardigan and Lucius closing in on your top 3. This could be a 5-way dance for the race lead. You just know it's going to happen because Hardigan and Lucius, they have caught your top 3. And with 13 to run, it is still anybody's guess at who's going to win here tonight. Stewart momentarily to the race lead, but here comes Lawrence. I think Stewart had it by just a few 1,000ths of a second. But look at Carlin once again to the top side of the racetrack. Carlin quickly moves back into second. Here comes Hardigan, Lucius, and now Daniel Boyd. Oh my, it was shaping up for a 5-way dance, and now it's going to be a 6-way. 10 to go. Stewart, Lawrence 1 and 2. Hardigan in 3rd. Lucius 4th. Braith Carlin back to 5. Make that 6 because Daniel Boyd now moves into the top 5. Here comes Hardigan up to position 2. Stewart started 15th, up 14 positions. Hardigan started 18th. He's up 16 spots. Lawrence and Lucius, just a slight touch of wheels down into turn number 3. Lawrence back to the inside. Oh, but a right side romance. Love, and Lucius drifts up. He's going to lose a number of positions. Can Hardigan get to the race lead and then start from the outside of the 9th row and go to the front? 6 to run for your race leader. The 11 of Stewart. Hardigan in 2nd. 3rd is Lawrence. Here comes Carlin after Boyd for 4th now. He makes the pass. Eddie Hartley back into the picture as well. Race leader and a 2nd spot. There was half a car length between them as they work their way with 5 laps remaining. Stewart might have to start getting defensive right now. The 20 of Joshua Barry on the verge of going a lap down. Hardigan to the inside on Stewart. Slides up. Little contact. And Daniel Hardigan takes the lead with 4 to run. My, oh my, what a drive by Daniel Hardigan. Meanwhile, Braith Carlin trying to get by Cody Lawrence for positions at number 3. Hardigan will see the 2 to go signal this time by Stewart. Has gone to the try and run the cushion in 3 and 4. Daniel Hardigan's been here before. He'll know how to get the job done. But 2 lap cars of Beerline and Cassidy, they're racing for position down into 3 and 4. Look out, there goes Cassidy upside down. He caught the concrete wall and the white flag is out. 1 to run for Daniel Hardigan. From position number 18, back straight away, final time down into turn number 3 and 4. Stewart throws everything, including the kitchen sink, at him. But Daniel Hardigan will win tonight's main event. What a drive by Daniel Harding and Harry Stewart home in second. Cody Lawrence going to round out the top three. Wraith Carl and Daniel Boyd unofficially there home in position number 4 and 5. We'll go to the official timing and scoring on that one. So confirmed, Harding and Stewart, Lawrence, your top 3. Carl and Boyd, your top 5. Hartley, Lucius, Royer, Miller and Mitchell, your top 10. Oldfield, Bevan, Fields, Croker and Beerline, your top 15. Barry, Cassidy, O'Brien, Shute, Forrest, your top 20. Cahill, Gray and Davidson to round out the 22 drivers in that one. So well done to Daniel Hardigan, who gets the job done. Thanks, Matty. Yeah, Brady, the racing's been pretty good so far in the last couple of weeks. Thank you, Anne. We'll certainly see you later on for the World of Thunder Esports League, but we'll wait for the drivers to get out of the virtual cockpit of their race cars, and we'll hopefully chat to our top 3, Daniel Harding and Harry Stewart and Cody Lawrence. We'll take a quick break and come back on the other side of this with your post-race coverage. All right, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of the JSI Racing 360 Winged Sprint Car Division. We'll chat to your winner here tonight, driving car number 77, and well, he knows how to get it done here at Lanier. And Daniel, congratulations on the victory. And well, you had to do it the hard way tonight. You had to come from position number 18, but nonetheless, you got the job done, champion.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, it was good race there. Got a bit stuck at the start, but once the track widened up a bit, I managed to hit that middle groove nicely, and Harry just left that half door open one lap, and that's all I needed.
What was it like trying to come through this field? Starting that far back, and then all of a sudden, having to really work your way forward.
Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's enjoyable. A lot of quality guys actually turned up to JSI now, so it's no easy win or easy anything anymore, and yeah, it's a good challenge, and I enjoyed it.
Well, last time you were here, there was obviously some contact with another competitor, but none of that tonight. You must be happy to come back here once again and continue on that good form.
Yeah. I haven't finished the race, I think, because of that other competitor since. So hopefully I've learned my lesson. But no, I'm very happy, and yeah, it's good fun. And cheers to the JSI guys for putting it on.
Well, congratulations on the victory, no doubt. You got a lot of sponsors, a lot of people behind the scenes, buddy, who makes this happen for you.
Yeah, mate. Just thanks to JSI guys and you for broadcasting it. And our team, AC Sports, my mate Cody was on tonight. He got on the podium too, so happy days. And just the rest of the guys at AC Sports for their help with setups, etc. Obviously, we don't need them tonight, being a fixed series. And then just our sponsors, Bunbury Kitchens, P1, Pricky Motorsport, ODH Mechanical, and Reds Transport.
All right, buddy. Congratulations on the win. Hell of a drive, champion.
Wheels.
There we go. Daniel Hardigan home in first spot. We don't have our second spot, our second place drive, but we'll go down the line and chat to Cody Lawrence, who comes home in third place. Cody, it's been a while since we've seen you not only here on Ultimate Dirt TV, but here at the JSI Racing. You come over the third place. You got to be a little bit happy about that result.
Yeah, mate, look, it's really good to get it on the podium. It's been a long time since I've actually been on iRacing and JSI, so yeah, it's good to get a good result.
Well, coming into the 35-lap main event, the track was already going to be a little slick. What was going to be your game plan for this one?
Yeah, the game plan was just to play it safe and run the bottom for as long as I could. I knew the middle would probably come in later on in the race, and it's good having Daniel in the race there because he sort of mentioned that it was coming in. So I moved up a bit and sort of just hanging on at the end there. I'm not too good on the slick track, so.
All right, well, you picked up a heat race win and you find yourself on the podium. Overall experience back first time in a long time. How did you find it overall? Track conditions, the setup as well. You know, those types of things.
Yeah, I think the track's good when it goes slick. It really brings out some good racing. We were 4 wide there for a long time for the lead. So, and yeah, had fixed setup race, so it sort of brings the best out in everyone.
All right, Cody, congratulations on the win, on third place, I should say. Sorry, but before we let you go, there's a lot of good sponsors on this race car, a lot of good people behind the scenes backing you. Who are those people, champion?
And same as Daniel, AC Sports, a really good team, good bunch of blokes, help out heaps of setups and just driving advice, and definitely helped me with the driving. So, yeah, thanks heaps to them. All
right, there we go. Cody Lawrence there, home in third position. That'll wrap us up here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll get set for World of Thunder esports action in about 10 hours time, less than 10 hours time. We'll head to the virtual Eldora Speedway, the track that Earl built. Rossburg, Ohio plays host to what is, I believe, round number 8. Until next time, until next week with the JSI Racing League, it's been our pleasure here to have you here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And on behalf of World of Thunder Esports League, SRT Australia, Rocket Racing Setups, FEG PC, and Heatwave Designs, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you in about 10 hours' time.